Cookie here. It's the Pat and JT podcast.
Pat and JT podcast.
402-403-9478. Texting to us is always encouraged, as well as going to It's Pat and JT on Twitter, Instagram, and on Facebook. Like our page, please.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of text message, I just got one from Beth.
Yeah.
She found, okay. Guess what I did last night? I went to the animal shelter. I went to the Humane Society. You know why? Because your wife was driving me crazy.
Really? Yeah. She loves herself. She doesn't want any more animals. Molly and Addie are perfect, but she loves convincing other people to get more animals.
I am. And in the last year, as I've talked about before, actually a year and a half, I guess it's been, I lost actually 6 animals.
3 within 10 days or something like that? Like it was insane.
It was in it was a short month.
Yeah.
But and one of them was the little baby puppy that she had a heart condition, and I took her in they asked me if I would please take her in because they didn't want anybody else to have her. They didn't want us, obviously have her adopted out or anything like that. If I'd take care of her, they didn't know if she'd live 10 days or 10 years.
Yeah.
And she lived 30 days. That was hard.
Oh, I can imagine.
And then the other ones were all mine. And I'd always joked with Pam Leese from the Humane Society. The joke had always been, I'm one critter away from needing a kennel license because I had like 3 cats and 2 dogs, or 3 dogs and I had 3 dogs and 2 cats at one point. Yeah, and they were all tiny. 3 of my dogs weighed about what 2 of my cats did.
Okay, so if you added all that weight together right now, does it weigh as much as Jack?
Well, we haven't even told what it is yet.
Well, no, I mean, at your highest. No, not now. At your highest.
The 5?
Yeah, the 5 altogether. Like that weight.
Those 5 were, I think, 6, 8, and 12. 26 would have been the dogs.
So you're not even half of what Jack was. That's awesome.
6, 8, and 12 would have been the dogs, and then 2 cats. And the cats were probably about 14 and 16.
So they're about 50 pounds.
So about 50.
Yeah, that's funny.
Okay, good point. Yeah. So anyway, so I did. I lost some. So it was real quiet in my house, and then Jack came into my house, and so I had Jack and Flash at the time, and then Flash passed away, and so I just had Jack. No cats, which is weird. Nothing's getting knocked off shelves.
It was kind of nice for a while. Was it kind of nice for a while?
Yes, because Flash, he would always get on the dresser at about the same time when I used to get up in the mornings and knock stuff off. That's just,
and scratch your face.
Scratch my face.
We have pictures on our Facebook page if you want to look at that. Him little nicks all over your face.
Yeah, he was like making bread, that thing that cats do, and he'd just reach out and do that, but just little itty bitty teeny tiny whisper, just this little whisper nicks that you didn't even feel it. And I wake up, I'm like, what the hell? What are you doing to me? And anyway, so yeah, I'll admit there may have been just a touch of relief.
Right, I'm sure for a minute anyway.
When I didn't have a cat in the house. And, but it is still really quiet. That's, definitely. But anyway, so yeah. So your wife had noticed that they had the deal going on at the Humane Society, because they had so many cats, and cats were free, the adult cats, and under 6 months, I think they still charged for under 6 months, but they needed to find homes for them. And I have ignored her for about 3 weeks.
Yeah. Good luck. That doesn't last long.
And so I'm also, okay, maybe I kind of wanted to, but I didn't. I don't know. And then I just decided, you know what? I'm just going to drive up and take a look.
I mean, come on. That's the stupidest thing. Let's go up and take a look at the cutest things on the planet.
At 90th and Fort, I'm at the intersection facing eastbound on Fort Street, and I'm looking at their sign. I'm like, this is so stupid because I'm not leaving without one.
Right. There's no window shopping when you're getting animals.
I know what I'm doing here. Do I want to do this? Do I really want it? Because I've got Jack.
Yeah.
Do I really want? I pull right in and I park, and I just go right, and I get the Rockstar parking place right at the front door.
Yep.
That's a sign.
Beth called ahead and asked for
the
convince her package.
Yes. She actually, yesterday, let me find this real quick. I know you saw it. I'm sure you saw it. She sent me this just out of the blue. You must have said something, but it's just a little meme.
Yes.
And it's a picture of Jesus looking around the corner. And it just says, "Hi, Jesus here, just making sure you heard me earlier when I told you to go rescue the feline brothers."
She did that as soon as I told her what you were thinking about doing. Yeah, she sent that.
I'm like, damn it.
Jesus.
I ignored her.
It's funny because it's Jesus peeking around a corner.
Jesus peeking around the corner.
Hey.
We can post that.
It's funny.
Hilarious. So I ignored her. I didn't text back, as a matter of fact, for 5 hours. Anyway, I go in and there were a couple of cats I wanted to look at. They were brothers. They're 5 years old. And I was like, I'm thinking here, okay, playing with Jack. I need cats that I don't need kittens.
Yeah.
I need cats that have some savvy, because Flash handled him. Flash was much older than him, and he was taking no crap.
And Jack came into Flash's house.
Yeah.
So it's like, this is it. This is my place, dude.
Yeah, and Flash would climb into Jack's crate. Like, I'm sleeping here too, bud. Move over. And, okay. So they got along great. So I know he can get along with a cat. And so I was like, I'd rather get two than one, because Jack's gone all day, and then they can hang out together, have their, right? So as it turned out, I picked out the ones that I wanted said no dogs. So for whatever reason, their history, they didn't want them to be adopted into a house with dogs. So I did change my plan. And I came across these other two gray cats. One is kind of a long-haired tortie, and the other one's a short-haired gray.
They're cute.
And they came home with me.
The picture's on our Facebook page, by the way.
And they had a rough start. I didn't realize it at the time, but they'd been there since June. So
that's
July,
crazy.
August, September, October, so 4 months. But they needed all the time that they were there. As I was reading their history, they came in on death's door. They were flea-ridden, ear mites, dermatitis. Their gums were awful. They had to have dental work, had teeth extractions, and had to have the teeth worked on, all the way around. I mean, that had to be just
terrible.
a lot for them. They were on medications for a while.
Not only a lot
antibiotics.
getting them back to right, but also the leading up to getting to the Humane Society must have been terrible.
It had to have been. And because they're 5 and 8.
Yeah, that's awful.
So they'd been living not the best life. And, but they were in their crate, and the one, I've renamed them. I won't tell you what their names were, but I've renamed them. And the female is Bella, and the boy is Dexter. So
that's cool.
Bella is a she had a bite notice on her records. Apparently somebody stuck their finger in the cage.
Well, that's stupid. Why would you do that?
And
you
I was
deserve
like,
to get bitten.
I looked at her. I was like, good
come
girl.
on,
That's
come
all right.
on.
That's all right. You just take them out. But she's got a toy that got sent home with her, and they're absolutely adorable. So they're in my laundry room. And that was the picture I sent to you 5 hours after Beth had sent me the meme of Jesus. Mm-hmm. I send you a picture of a shadowy cat sitting behind a toilet. And the reason there was only one is because the other one's behind the dryer.
I'm sure they were like WT capital F. Had they been officially introduced to Jack yet, or are you taking that one step at a time?
Yeah, Jack doesn't even know. Jack saw their carriers.
Jack probably smells some weird stuff going on.
I had because they have the big box carriers that they send the kitties home with. They're really super nice. And I had those in the garage. So I brought the cats home first, got them settled, and then I went and got Jack from daycare, and he jumps out of the car and he walks right over to him.
You're like, what?
And he looks at me.
Mom?
His face was in the crate.
I'm sure it was.
What is in here? And then he forgot all about it the minute he got upstairs. He's one. He forgot all about it. So it didn't even cross his mind this morning, as a matter of fact. So it's all good. But yeah, the cats, so they're in the laundry room. You walk in the laundry room, it literally is, you open the door and there's a washer and dryer on the right, there's a counter on the left, and then there's some cupboards up above.
Okay.
And then walk through that and there's a very small half bath. The half bath is where they live right now, because that's the kid, the youngest, Bella. She's behind the toilet.
Okay, hey,
Watching
wherever you feel comfortable, Bella.
Oh my God! So I've got their counter set up. I've got the water back out. It was Flash's water. It's one of those automatic water, not automatic. What do I want to call it? Like a bubbler.
Yeah, keeps it from getting stale
right?
or whatever.
Yeah. So I got that set back up. So the water's set back up. They've got nice little. I laid out actually what it is it's a Nurse Jackie Snuggie.
The show Nurse Jackie.
You remember that show?
Oh yeah, I remember getting those free.
Right?
Wanted us to promote Nurse Jackie.
They sent us these Snuggies, and that's my cats now. And when I got the cats out of the box, though, they each come with like a knitted blankie.
Oh, that's interesting.
And I don't know
that's
who.
Kind of cool.
I'm sure there's an organization or a church group or somebody who does these for all the animals, and they were with them in their crate, and then they send them home with them.
That's sweet.
And so they each had that. So I set those on top of the Nurse Jackie Snuggie. And then they've got a thing of food is on the floor, and there's 2 litter boxes because I'm a big proponent. Everybody gets their own litter box. That's just how it works.
Yeah. It should. Yeah.
And then their water is up on the countertop with them where they can lay. I don't know that they've been up on the Nurse Jackie Snuggie yet. I have seen them together. I got a picture today, which also was posted on the website. That's the one you're talking about on the Facebook page. That's the one that I got the first time that they're both out.
Not behind a toilet.
Not behind the toilet, not behind the dryer. I opened up the door and there they both sit.
Was it Bella? Looking at the picture on the right, was that Bella?
Bella's in the front.
She looked grumpy. She looked like, dude, don't take this. I've been here less than 24 hours. Do not take this picture.
They both look a little rough.
They look, especially Bella, the eyes, like when we turn the light on in the morning and Addie's not ready to get up, she gives it that, like, what?
Right. And
that's the look.
The light was behind him. I'll say this, but when I opened the door, it was just like,
right.
What?
Right.
What? Are you back? We're fine. We've got food, water, Snuggie. We're fine. Everything's good. There's food on the ground, though. I noticed there's food everywhere on the floor. So I don't know if we were playing in it. And her toy was down, and it was mixed in amongst the food. So I have a feeling there might have been some playing going on, which is
awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Not a problem. We can clean that up later. Don't worry about it. So everything seems to be working out okay. I'm going to wait a couple days before I introduce Jack, probably this weekend.
Like, how will you introduce Jack? What's the best way to do that when you have that situation?
I'm going to wait. And when I say this weekend, that's like 3 days away, 2 more days. See, I'm going to wait 2 more days before I introduce them to each other, I think, because I want to take plenty of time. I think probably what it'll be is I'll have him on leash and just, and then just let them out and let them do their thing. And I'll just keep him next to me and they'll come up to us when they're ready.
Yeah.
And I'll just
That's kind of what happened with Flash, right? Like he eventually came out of the basement.
Yeah.
And like very.
And that was when Jack was a little puppy. So he was not too sure. And I don't think Jack will do anything now, but I think he doesn't know his strength. Mm-hmm. And now he's 80, 90 pounds. He's not 20 or 15 pounds when I brought him home. So I want to make sure that I don't allow him to make mistakes. That's all I want to make sure is that.
True.
So then I'll let the cats out in a couple, 3 days. Right now they're going to stay in their little room and get comfortable. I want to wait till they're comfortable with me in their room. Yeah. Before I let them out into the rest of the house.
Yeah, because
I've held Bella twice, and she's like all hair. Mm-hmm. You pick her up and you're like, there's no body. There's just nothing in there. It's just a big pile of poof. And really light little thing. And then the other one, Dexter, sadly, he was laying on, I have one of those little toys that has the ball that goes round and round on the outside, and there was catnip on it because it was Flashes. He immediately laid on that, and he was digging his nose down in that.
Heck yeah, our new joint has weed. I mean, this is the best hotel ever. They have weed.
And he was doing that, and I was barefoot. I'm walking through there, taking care of things, and I stepped on his tail with my toes. So it was not like my heel stepped on it, but my
freak
toes.
Him out?
I haven't heard that sound in a long time. Right. He didn't strike me. He didn't take off. He just
don't let that happen again.
Right. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And I can touch his head. He doesn't like me to touch his body right now. But like I said, the cats when they came in, they were in bad shape. They had the dermatitis, the bad skin, really bad conditions. So I imagine things might be a little tender.
Oh, I can imagine, yeah.
And they haven't had
had a rough 6 months.
Yeah, and who knows what before, right?
Right.
So we'll see what happens.
So that's awesome. Nice job.
So yeah.
Very impressive.
So I got 2 cats.
So now we're going to have to find somebody else to try to guilt into getting more cats. Now that you already did it, Beth has to change her focus on someone else.
They have some adorable, paired cats. And I got 2, like I said, because Jack's gone all day, I'm gone all day, and I just want them to have somebody else to hang out with.
Yeah.
But there was a beautiful pair of brown tabbies. God, I was looking at them. They were right across from these 2. Look at them.
You could have gotten 4. You have a big house.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Seal the deal right
there. I mean, you have a big house. You could have gotten 4.
Mm-hmm. No, that's all right. I'm good. No, I don't need 5 animals again. 3
instantly over the course of 72 hours. Bang, bang.
No, we're going to stop right here. We're fine.
Okay.
Yeah. This will be enough excitement over the next few days, just getting Jack.
Oh, that's going to be. Yeah.
I think they'll have fun together.
You got to try to video it if you can. Like have your camera set up to where you can see Jack's reaction when the cats come out. If you can for the first time.
I have a feeling when I open that door to let them out. And see, the laundry room has a gate also that only has a small cat door at the bottom. So it's got a big gate that goes in there so Jack can't get into the laundry room.
Oh, so it's like their little oasis.
Exactly.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. Flash used to do it all the time. He'd just walk in there and he'd stand on the other side of the gate and just look at Jack.
Poke him. Yeah.
Jack would stick his nose through the little cat hole down at the bottom.
It's going to drive him crazy.
Get in here.
With the new meat in there, it's going to drive him nuts.
Yeah, his new buddies. We'll see what happens, but I don't know.
So go to our Facebook page because the pictures are up there. Jesus is up there. The cats are Bella and Dexter are up there. Yeah, that's awesome.
So there you go.
Nice job.
So yes.
Way to go. She's a very convincing woman, my wife.
And I probably wasn't real tough to sway.
No,
but I just needed a little more prodding, I guess, to go.
You needed Jesus.
Apparently. Not the first time that's been said.
Right. And actually, that may be the title of this podcast. JT Needs Jesus.
Needed
Jesus.
Yep.
I think that will be. That's
go.
awesome. Thanks to Kugler Vision for supporting our podcast. They were the first. They're great. Love Kugler Vision.
Absolutely. World-class leaders in their field. Without a doubt, people come from far and wide to have their eyes taken care of by their team. Dr. Lance Kugler, Dr. Mike Stuntz, and the entire team is phenomenal. All you got to do is get online at kuglervision.com. That's where you make your appointment for your consultation. Have the consultation. They run you through the tests, and the tests are almost fun. I mean, seriously, because you're in like this spaceship environment, and you're just rolling through these different tests. And at the end, they can tell you exactly what's going on with your eyes, what you can expect, what they can do for you, and here are your options, and you can decide. And if you want, you may end up doing it the same day, as a matter of fact. So ditching the contacts, ditching the glasses. I know we've talked about the whole paying for glasses over the course of a lifetime. New prescriptions, same with contacts, getting stuff in your eyes when you have contacts and you have to find your glasses. KuglerVision.com. Fill out that consultation. You do it yourself. It's a scheduler right there. You pick the day, you pick the time.
Tell them you heard it on the Pat and JT podcast. Okay, so 402-403-9478. Just catch up on a couple of other things real quick too. I'm sorry about the Toon Blast thing. I don't know who to kick out of off the team. Toon Blast, Rusty Justice is our team, and we're at 50. No, have any more.
Rusty Justice is your team.
Oh, it's my team. My bad. Yeah, that's right. Rusty Justice is my team. I'm the manager. No big deal.
I can't get on.
So I don't know what to do. I don't know who to boot off. I don't know.
As long as you have everybody performing at peak levels.
I just need to keep better track. I am a total loser, by the way. So we're getting texts from people. I don't know who this is that texted, but just said they're trying to join the team. I wish I could.
Oh my gosh.
I'll try to help you out. Let's see. This is another Kim. Hi, this is Kim trying to join the Toon Blast team, but it's full. Then
maybe I should start my own team.
You could. You have to catch up a lot because we're a pretty big deal. But yeah, you can start your own team. That's a great idea.
I could get some ringers.
Yeah.
They might know what they're doing.
Yeah, try it.
Sure. Maybe I should start my own team.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Let me think about it because I got to come up with a name.
Okay.
For it, and then we'll go from there. Okay. All right. That's good.
This is hi Pat and JT. This is from there's no name. I wish I could just 1474 or the last four digits of your phone number. Hi Pat and JT. Downloaded Toon Blast. Oh, it's another Toon Blast one and can't get on. Sorry. I don't mean to keep rubbing it like I'm so popular on Toon Blast.
Put that on your resume. Put that on your headstone.
Another text at 402-403-9478 in reference to my closet activity, which I peed in the closet.
I am okay. Right now, I'm just going to say this apparently happens a lot to guys.
I guess, yeah.
Because across the board, and I know we added Ryan yesterday, thanks to Heidi. Not alone.
Yeah.
I'm really interested here because I am seeing so many that are out in their guys or guys that are stepping forward saying that they did the exact same thing.
Yeah. And so that leads me to believe maybe I have peed in my closet before. I just didn't know
This is just the first time you got caught?
Right. First time I got busted. Says in reference to my closet activity, one time my mom had to stop me from walking outside to go to the bathroom while this person was sleepwalking. I don't know if it's a boy or girl. Oh my God. Says thanks for always.
I used to do the sleepwalking thing when I was a kid. I remember waking up outside once.
That's scary.
Yeah, I remember it was when I was a kid, and I remember waking up between the barn and the garage.
Oh, that'd be awful. Like, what is going on?
Like, where am I? Yeah, I remember.
That's very scary.
That didn't happen. Not that I know of. It didn't ever happen.
You could have gone on a whole.
Who knows?
A run.
I have no. Well, I doubt
that. Even subconscious Jill's like, nah.
Come on.
I'll hard pass on that. This is from Samantha. A text says, listening to the Peapod. My boyfriend has a tendency to do this at least once a year. Sometimes when he's sick, other times when he's had too much to drink. I was neither.
Alcohol or fever. You had neither.
I had neither. This past time, a year ago, he peed on the attic stairs, which went down the basement, and pee went down the basement wall. While she was down there vacuuming.
See, what's so funny is this is what's hilarious. And then you have people that won't buy a house because they had a cat.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what the owners were doing.
Samantha's boyfriend hosed all over the basement wall.
They had a dog in here? Oh, heavens, no. We need new carpet. Oh, really? You want to check the closet in the bedroom, too? Get that little light and see what shows up.
AKA bathroom number 4.
Right?
And then she goes on to say, and I, of course, touch it to try to figure out what it is before I realized what was happening.
Oh, my God.
This warm waterfall coming down. He turned around and laid down in the hallway. Had one too many drinks, she says.
Oh, my God.
She was so mad. I just left him there. I had to clean it up. Oh, Samantha, that's awesome.
Okay, because you knew where he was. He was safe.
Yeah. I mean, right. He's in the hallway.
All right. Oh,
so 402-403-9478. Thanks for your texts.
Yes.
And Facebook.com/PatandJT/It's Pat and JT, or just search It's Pat and JT, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Have a great day.
Pat and JT Podcast. A Parkville Media Production.